Hello and welcome back to my newest video, another episode yet in the quick review series that I'm doing, catching up to the albums that I have missed in the time of me moving. Obviously, as you can see from the title, today we have h.e.r from Anderson .Paak and Knowledge, otherwise known as NxWorries. It's been 8 years since these two last had their collab album drop back in 2016, so they kind of had a lot of ground to cover and a lot of improvement that they had to show for, to show like, hey, there's a reason for you to be waiting 8 years. And personally, in my opinion, I think the wait was worth it because honestly, I think it's kind of a bit of a hot take in the Anderson .Paak community, but I'm really not that big of a fan of the first NxWorries collab album. I just don't find it that interesting. I think the lyrics are kind of weak on quite a bit of the tracks, and yeah, it's just not something I really revisit all that much. It's probably probably the thing I revisit least from Anderson .Paak, I would say, and I'm a big fan of his. But anyways, this project is amazing front to back. It is 18 tracks. There is, I guess, technically 19, but the first one is just like an intro spoken with Dave Chappelle, which is nothing pretty much, and so it's about like 43 minutes. I think 43 is what I looked at, and just front to back it is just amazing. The features are spectacular. Personally, my favorite is Charlie Wilson. Every time he is on a project, he is usually the best feature, but everyone does fantastic. Right now, my top 3 songs are Daydreaming, Where I Go, and Never Remix. The production on here is super crisp and has improved vastly since Yes Lord. And honestly, might be Anderson .Paak's best produced album. It just sounds so crisp. Like, no matter how shitty of headphones I listen to this on, like the headphones I use for work, they're just cheap pieces of shit because I use them for work. Even the sound even sounds fantastic on there, and it's just spectacular what Paak and Knowledge, I just blanked for a second, Knowledge have done on here, just the world that they've created. My absolute favorite part of the production throughout the entire project that carries through is definitely the guitar. It's just so clean, and I just love the sound of it on this. I would assume it was played live just from the way it sounds, but if it's not, then it's fantastic programming, and it just sounds so clean and so well done. Yeah, I feel like I really don't have much to say besides that on here, unless I go super in-depth into every song, which, who knows, we'll see, maybe I will in the future, but as for now, I'm just going to keep it short and simple like that. Fantastic project. Again, Anderson, every time he comes out with a project, he is in easily, like, it's a shoo-in that he is going to be in the top 10. And this just proves it once again. He's just spectacular at what he does, and he is a master craftsman, and there is really nothing that he can't do that won't be amazing when he's got his hands on it. So, yeah. My enjoyment, I'm going to rate at about an 83% for this. I think, though, that the more time I spend with this album, it will only be raising more and more. I'm just going to keep enjoying it more. But right now, that's what I'm going to label it as. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye now.